and our fellow Toastmaster and guests here. Welcome to Winners Toastmaster Club tonight and all the ladies club in District 51. My name is Michelle Ma, and it's my privilege to be with you all for being the TOE of the evening. And the theme of tonight's club is Mastering the Art of Feedback. So when we hear the word feedback, many of us tend to tense up, thinking that we are about to be judged. But I like to look at it through the sports coach approach. Even the best athletes in the world have coaches. Why? Because you simply can't just see yourself golf swinging while you are swinging it. Tonight's meeting isn't about judging one another. It's about providing that game tape, a clear look at what is working well and what we can tweak for the next round. So at the end of the day, feedback isn't about criticism. It's about iron sharpening iron. We are here to help each other becoming the most sharpest one and the most polished version of ourselves. So without further ado, I will also like to introduce what Toastmaster International is all about. Toastmaster International was actually funded in the 1924 in Santa Ana, California by Ralph C. Smedley. And his aim is to afford practice and training in the art for the public speaking for all of us here. And fast forward to today, this is where we are in the Toastmaster district. We have about the membership of 260,000, and we are serving 145 countries. And currently, we have about 13,800 clubs that are ongoing right now. And of course, we also have the mission. Sorry, Julie.
Okay.
So Toastmasters Club mission today is we were to provide supportive and a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. Okay, for Winners Toastmaster Club, we are actually at Region 13, District 51, Division J, and Area 4. We are being chartered in 2021, 21st of June, and our birthday is around the corner 1 month later. So all ladies club, we are an all ladies club in District 51. And our vision for Winners Toastmaster is to empower and support women to improve communication and leadership skills. We are also proud to share all our achievements. We are the 3 times President Distinguished Club Early Achiever. We are also Smedley Distinguished Club Early Achiever. We are Gold Achiever, and we have a lot of dedicated club officers and committed members and mentors to support the new members. So basically, if you can see, we're just not only having an online setting, but we also have our yearly trip. In 2022, we have it in Taiping, we have it in Genting in 2023, and we have it in Port Dickson in 2024, and last but not least, in 2025, we have it in Goping. This is our yearly retreat that is a must at our end in Winners Toastmaster, and sometimes we even have hybrid meetings as well to have the bonding session with the team. So what is Toastmaster Club meeting all about? So basically, how does it work? It's actually a PRE pie. We have our prepared speech where we will invite our speaker to speak on their speech. And we also have our impromptu speech later on, which is called Table Topics, that is given like 2 minutes for you to talk about the topic that we are putting in by the topic master. And last but not least is the evaluation part, where is the most important, where today's theme is about feedback. So we will have a lot of candid feedback from the team here and from the evaluator on the prepared speech and also on the impromptu speech, so that we will have a good evaluation on the speech for us to improve further. So tonight's agenda is a little bit special because the next round we will be having our club officers election, and today we would like to welcome our club officer to present their role so that it will entice you all to self-elect in the coming next election. So I would like to pass the baton to Eva. Over to you on the club officer role for VPM and VPE.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, fellow Toastmaster members, and thank you, TOE Michelle. Today, I have the honors to actually share with everyone here about VPE and also VPM. I'll go with my role first for the past VPM, for the past almost a year. Let me share my screen with you, the slide that I prepared for you all tonight. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, Eva, you have to change the slide.
So what happened is that when I'm doing this slide, I'm start to thinking how to actually embrace VPM as a very important role as well in Toastmaster. Did you know that in Toastmaster itself, we have 364,000, which is 364,000 members in all our 143 countries. So membership important or not? Definitely every single one of them, right? Start with one person who cared enough to invite them in. That's why I put a line there to remind everyone, you are the one that could change someone. And as a VPM, I am the person who will approach after you pass to me. You will be the first person who approach your friends, and I will be the one who will try to close the deal. So what happened is that people will think that VPM job is like the HR is not like glamorous. A lot of people scared, HR, but it doesn't matter. Most important thing is that a club have to be very healthy with a lot of peoples. Because can we have a meetings with only one or two? Can we play games with one or two person? We can't. But what if we have a group of people and a group of people who have the same goal? So for this year, we recruit almost 10 new members. And I have to share with everyone that if you want to be the next VPM, you have to imagine you might get rejection because it's part of the job. It's not everyone is going to say yes. You might introduce a lot of Toastmaster things to them, and you follow up for maybe 2 to 3 months, and they'll say, I'll think about it, I'll consider it. Then they're lost, they're gone. Are you going to be sad about it? Not really, because I always believe that those who will join winners will join winners. There must be a reason. It is same applicable to your work. If you join a company, you will join a company. That's your destiny. So the second thing that I would like to say is that you need to have a persistency in follow-ups and again, and don't give up. They may not join now, but doesn't mean that they will not join in the future. So I also learned something called talk to strangers. There was a very candid feedback from June, saying to me that why you never ask them questions? Because I personally is a character of love to share more about myself than understand others people. So I started picking up from there. This candid feedbacks from June really helped me to understand that why not I talk to them more. So from there, I realized that I talk to Tana more right now and the new friends who just joined. You might make every no's right to get you closest to a yes. So remember, if you want to be a next VPM, you have to take this challenge. And then the second thing is that we are VPMs, right? We need to have very good impressions to other people because we are the one who recruit them coming in. So we need to approach them first, even if it's obvious. But how do you do that? I actually simply just asked Cherry out. To be honest, I also feel very shy that time. It's after working hour, and I try to be very confident, saying that I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Just talk to her about kids, about family and things, and it works. So not everyone is actually worried, yeah. They might see as strangers, but they actually want to learn some things from you as well. So make them feel seen, not selling things, okay? We are not, yeah. And then follow up warmly after the first visit. Normally after the first visit, they will start to stop talking to us. So we have to be very faster, while it's still warm, we still need to clean up. Yeah, we need to take care of them. The hardest part is role, right? I realized that some member may quietly decide not to renew. And it really hits me badly because I would feel like, did I do a great job? I did not a good job. But I do understand that from them, lives get busy. Even myself, you can't actually force it, but you need to understand them. So I reach out to them before a renewal deadlines. This is part of the VPM role. And the way I ask them to pay up and things, right? That's what I do. In the end, I still showed up. The rest is up to them. So I write down a sentence down there. You say, every members who stay, that's because someone like you showed up. So yeah, just imagine that. So could you be the next VPN? I don't know. If you're interested, please let me know, because you will grow the leaderships, your leadership skill. And if you're interested to know about this, talk to me after the meeting. Hey, thank you. You don't have to be perfect, but just willing to do. So the next, I will be sharing about VPE. This is something that I understand about PayPay, okay? So VPE is, to be honest, to me, is very hard because it's like the heartbeat of the club growth. So imagine without a VPE, right? You do not know where is actually your club stand. So what happened is that, I put it there, the VPE is one of the most critical officer role in every Toastmaster club.
Sorry, Eva, did you change your slide?
I did. Do you
No,
see the VPE?
No. Now still VPM with your photo.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll stop here first while I open another one, okay? Okay, let me try this. Oh, thank you, June. I didn't realize that. Okay, everyone.
Okay, got
You see the screen now? And now it's talking about VPE, yeah? So this is what I understand about PayPay. So VPE, right, is important because they are most critical officer role in all the Toastmaster Club. How? Do you know that she is responsible to managing all your education journey for every member who's joined? So imagine we have 10 new members, right? She has to handle 10th account. And the key responsibility, right, is far more heavy than VPM. So for VPE, right, she needs to manage all the meeting roles. You know that we have a Excel, Google Drive, everything. So we have to encourage, she have to encourage all the team members to go and key in whether they want to be a table topic master, they want to, and then she have to manage all their path as well, their learning path. So this is all done by VPE. The second thing is that maybe you do not know that VPE actually have to do a lot of awards and recognitions planning. For example, she need to coordinate the award nomination. Who will be the triple crown? Yeah. Actually, all these things, right, is actually shared by VPE, done by VPE. She have to record, she have to make sure that everyone achieve their milestones. And she'll reach out to you also. What do you want to, what is your goal? So normally VPE will come to you early of the year and they'll ask you what's your goal, and then we're working out on that. She also have to come up with the mentorship. That's why every one of you have a mentor. Yeah. And then the next will be the pathway guidance. She need to track the mentor members through the pathway learning and approve whatever that you plan, whatever you've done. Education's reports, because she need to submit the education reports to Toastmaster International Clubs and to maintain up-to-date member records. The last but not least, club goals and DCP, which is we have to remember a club without awards is for what? I'm not saying that awards are very important, but the last moments, the last week when we are on the stage, right? I feel proud of winners, to be honest. For the 2 awards that we won, right, is actually to prove that our Winners Toastmaster Cup is can achieve a lot of things. That's how I feel. Yeah, and VPE is also the ones that actually have to drive the clubs towards the President's Distinguished Awards. Especially now we have Smedley. So for you to know more about VPE, how they shape the member story, you need to talk to Pepe after meeting, and she can tell you more. And this is my end of my VPE and also VPM story. My next would be the inductions, but I would like to pass this back to Michelle first before I do this. Thank you. Michelle, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So we have to start with the induction already. So I need to.
Today, no one else besides only me for the VPE and the VPM, is it?
All right.
Okay. Now I'll just do I will do the induction.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, for inductions, everyone might be like wondering why induction? One of the duties that VPM have to do is new member induction ceremony. So today we are so blessed, right? We have so many new members, and today we will induct 2 persons, which is actually inside this meeting today. So for new member induction ceremony, I will carry on this because I'm the inducting officer. So fellow Toastmaster, it is our duty and privilege to induct a new member into Winners Toastmaster Club. This is an important occasion both for new members and for our club. This individual have come to Toastmasters seek to improve her communications and leadership skill, and we now have an opportunity to help her to learn, to grow, and achieve. I will now call our new member forwards and ask her to join me for this ceremony. Okay, Tana and Evelyn, you are joining a worldwide organization that has helped nearly 3 million of people to learn communications more effectively. As a member of the Winners Toastmaster Club, you will benefit from a proven programs of self-development. You will become part of the outstanding group of people who are dedicated to help and one another person in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. So I'm calling mentor right now, Regnal and Selton, if you are here.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, Regnal.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, Resan. Mentor, Regnal and Selton, as experienced Toastmaster, you have been asked to help these new members get off to a good start. Do you accept this responsibility and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with our new members, Tana, Evelyn, so that they can immediately begin with their benefits from the Toastmaster membership?
Yes, I.
Thank you.
Yes.
Regnal? Thank you, Selton. So now to Tana and Evelyn.
Yes,
we are okay, good.
Thank you.
We are a group of people who brought together to do things so that we cannot accomplish alone. So our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and share knowledge and experience with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. This means that you must work diligently towards your self-development, evaluate our speech in a spirit of support and sharing, assist these clubs in reaching this goal and maintain a positive intent. So we ask our new member, Tana, Evelyn, to dedicate yourself to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to keep this Toastmaster Club strong and dynamic. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. So, new member, you need to repeat after me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll read and then you follow, okay?
All right.
Your name. In the presence of my fellow members of Winners Toastmaster Club. Yeah, you can read this. Yeah.
In the presence of my fellow members of the Winners Toastmaster Club, make this firm obligation.
Okay. To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To apply myself to requirements outlined in the Toastmaster Education Program.
To apply myself to the requirements outlined in the Toastmasters Educational Program.
To regularly and fully participate in club activities.
To regularly and fully participate in club activities.
to evaluate others in a positive and constructive manner.
To evaluate others in a positive and constructive manner.
To build open and friendly relationship with my fellow members.
To build open and friendly relationships with my fellow members.
And last is to welcome all new members into the club so that they can enjoy and grow through valuable benefits of Toastmaster.
And to welcome more new members into the club so they too can enjoy and grow through the valuable benefits of Toastmasters.
Thank you, Tana and Evelyn.
Thank you.
Okay, last will be induction officer to all club members. Would all club members and mentors repeat Toastmaster commitment to the newest members? All club members and mentors please read this in unison. Ready? Let's go. We,
the members of
the members
of Venus
committed to
Toastmaster
serving
Club
one another in our
are committed
self-development.
supporting one another in
over
our journey
of
of self-development.
we
We strive
to
to
provide
provide positive
and
and
constructive
constructive feedback,
feedback,
foster
a
a
warm and
warm and
encouraging
environment,
opportunities
opportunities
for
for
growth
growth and leadership, and
Make
make
every
Toastmaster
experience
meaningful,
rewarding,
and enjoyable.
Hey, thank you for everyone. So please join me in welcoming our newest member, Tana, Evelyn, to our club. And this is their photo. Welcome, Tana. So pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all from me. I'm going to pass it back to Michelle, our TOE tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Eva. So I would like to invite our general evaluator with her technical team, and she is Xiao Chen. Okay, Xiao Chen, I would like you to take over from here.
All right, thank you, TOE Michelle. Hi, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I am the General Evaluator. The purpose of the General Evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting. During the meeting, I will take note on everything that happens or does not happen, and I will evaluate each participant on the meeting program and look for good examples of preparation, organization, delivery, enthusiasm, observation, and performance of duties. At the end of the meeting, I will give my report. And as a general evaluator, I am supported by a team of technical role players. I would like to introduce the technical role players. First, timer. Today, the timer is Evelyn Chong. Evelyn, please, you can explain the timer role. The floor is yours, Evelyn.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Xiaojun. Good evening, everyone. Madams, Toastmaster, fellows, Toastmaster, and guests. As a timer, I will time the table topics, speaker, formal speech, and also the evaluations. I will also alert each of the speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which donate specific times remaining. For a table topic speaker, should limit their remarks to not more than 2 minutes. For icebreaker speech, should be 4 to 6 minutes in the length. So in most of the individual evaluations should be between 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, timer Evelyn. Next, I would like to introduce our art counter of tonight, Mei Hong, Leong Mei Hong.
Thank you, Madam G. Xiaozhen. So, good evening, everyone and guests. The purpose of R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a touch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means, this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, and back to you, Audrey. Dalton.
Thank you, our counter Mei Hong. Next, I would like to introduce our grammarian of the night, Tana. Tana, please introduce the words of the day as a grammarian. Pass to you, Tana.
Okay, thank you, G.E. Townsend. Okay, good evening, everyone. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note to any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is candid, which means truthful and straightforward. As an example using this word is like, I appreciate your candid feedback. It helps me to improve faster. Second example will be like, a good evaluator is candid but still respectful. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give the grammarian report when called upon during the meeting, and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Thank you. Back to you, G.E. Townsend.
Thank you, grammarian Tana. Oh, okay. So everyone is encouraged to use the word of the day, candid. All right. And that's all from the introduction of my technical role player and general evaluator section. Back to you, TOE, Michelle Ma.
Thank you, G.E. Shelton. So this is the best part of the day, which is the prepared speech session. I would like to invite the speaker number one, which is Wendy Tan, to read their speech purpose, and also at the same time, I would like to remind the speaker to pin the timer as well while speaking. Over to you, Wendy, on the speech purpose.
Thank you, TOE Michelle. The speech purpose for speaker 1.1 is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. This member has chosen to only be evaluated on vocal variety for their speech. 0.1, one sentence, 5 different meanings. One sentence, 5 different meanings, 0.1. The floor is yours, 0.1.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Let me start with a very simple sentence. That interesting? Let's first pause for a moment and think. Have you ever heard about this sentence before? Of course, all you have. Here as a more important question. Have you ever heard this sentence and felt encouraged, judged, or completely dismissed? Same sentence, a very different kind of feelings. Today, I would like to talk about the powerful of reality communications. One sentence can carry 5 different kinds of meanings, not because of the words themselves, but it's because how we say them. Words are only a very surface. We are taught that communication is about choosing the right words and also the life, people who respond to our tone, timing, and intentions before listening process of the language. They sense some emotions from the speaker, sincerity from the speaker, and also interest from the speaker. This is why misunderstanding happen so easily. So the sentence that interesting looks like harmless on paper, but when you spoke, it can be meaning many different things. Let's explore the 5 different kind of a meaning. First and most important, this is a genuine curiosity. When we say that interesting in a wide eye opens and a learning pressure, it signals that the true curiosity. Imagine your colleague is explaining a very creative solutions to a problem. Responding that with interest is sincere tones implies that tell me more. The listener mentally engaged, open to explore deeper the details. In this sense, it's actually reach deeper connections or conversations that your colleague is really want to know and you feel that your idea is interesting. Second interpretations, it can be a polite acknowledgement. Not all use that interesting from the genuine curiosity. Often is a function like a polite acknowledgement, especially in a social situations where responding is expected but engagements are limited. This becomes a safe conversation bridge, avoiding awkward situations while we are still maintain the politeness with the listener. In this case, face means that I hear you, I acknowledge you, but I may not agree. This is where you come to a skeptical or doubt. One of the most subtle meaning is that interesting arise when the listener actually is uncertain or skeptical about what they are just hear. Instead of like openly challenging the statements, they use the face like in a very soft but non-conforming the response. Like for example, in some present if someone is presenting a claim that seems is like the questionable, replying that with that interesting can be implied that I'm not really entire convinced. This is used with especially in a professional environment where you have a direct disagreements might be sensitive, but you allow individuals to maintain the diplomacy internally, reserving the judgments. It can be a different meanings of like the hidden disagreements. It is closely related to the skeptical use of that interesting in the form of quiet disagreements instead of like directly opposite the someone's opinions or idea. The listener use the face to signal a lack of alignment without escalating the tensions. For instance, during a team discussion also, and one person might propose an idea that often others that find is impractical. But rather than saying that, oh, this one won't work, someone might be respond, that interesting, but we maybe need to consider other options. In this way, this phase has become a diplomacy. It's by time, is acknowledged without endorsing. Okay. Last but not least, it can be a hidden disinterest and you will be ending the conversations. Perhaps the most iconic interpretation is that interesting and it signals the opposite of the interest, such as looking away or changing the subject out of sudden like I'm not particularly interested. For example, when like person A is happily mentions, hey, let me explain the details of my weekend trip. But Mr. B comment that interesting, and all of a sudden he changed the topic. Rather than bluntly express the interest, Speaker now choose a softer language to preserve of our relationships. The phenomenon matters deeply happen in our workplace, in relationship, and also in a public speaking. Words can be correct, but delivery shape the trust. Candid feedback from a better communications includes being aware of our tones, our observation reactions, and also using a pause intentionally and clarify intents when needed. So in conclusions, one sentence can carry many meanings because of communications is a layer. Words can carry informations, but tones carry your emotions and also meanings when they meet. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kuivan, for your interesting speech that you talk about, which is one sentence, 5 different meaning. Now I got to understand more deep that wow, one sentence can actually have different kind of meaning. Where if you were to look deeper inside, thank you very much on that for our inspiring speech. Next, I would like to invite the second speaker's evaluator, which is Govind, and Govind is from And I Shall Speak TMC. Govind, over to you on the speech purpose.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Michelle. Good evening to all Toastmasters and guests. Today, I'll be evaluating Hui Yin's speech. The purpose, she'll be attempting her level 2 speech. And the purpose of her speech is for her to understand and learn about different communication styles. Hui Yin has chosen to speak about different communication styles and how they impacted her. So without further ado, Hui Yin, different communication styles in my family, different communication styles in my family, Hui Yin. Over to you, Hui Yin.
Everyone has different personality, needs, and communication styles. And to live together and live a harmonious and peaceful life, it needs understanding and patience from each other. Today, I would like to share the communication style encountered in my family. My mom likes to use different communication style when interacting with families and friends. She likes to use initiating style. She can start a conversation with anyone. She likes to share her childhood stories and recent experience. All of us enjoy listening to my mom's story because my mom has the ability to turn story into interesting topics. She can be humorous. She is expressive and can vividly describe a story and make us laugh. It's very fun to listen to my mom's story, and we often spend a long time listen to my mom's story until we forgot the actual time. Whenever my mom is at home, I feel that my home become lively, connected, and warm. Besides that, my mom also likes to give us straightforward orders. For example, Hui, bring me a cup of water. Turn off the fan. Or turn on the radio. That makes us more alert of my mom's needs, and we learn to quickly respond without so much questioning. Talking about my father, he talked less than my mom. Nevertheless, I learned a lot from his guidance and advice. My father was a teacher before he retired. He used to teach me a lot of knowledge. His brain is full of knowledge, and since we are small, we used to go to my father whenever we encounter a problem. My father is loyal and patient. He is also a forward thinker and can anticipate problems. Even after we grow up, he continues to give us advice. I like to share my knowledge with my father whenever I found something interesting. He is a good listener. With a supporting and caring father, I feel that my family, my home is very safe and stable. My sister is an analytical person. She likes to talk about facts and evidence, and that has taught me the value of truth and clarity. My sister doesn't easily accept guesses without reasoning, and that has encouraged me to think more carefully before I speak. In the past, she used to point out that I was overanalyzing situations. And thanks for her perspective, I have learned to simplify my thoughts and focus on what really matters. Now, I am feeling more focused, balanced, and confident in the way I approach things. Whether it is an initial style, direct style, analytical style, or supportive communication style, it plays an important role in ensuring the information flowing smoothly within the family. Sometimes misunderstanding might occur, but we need to learn to appreciate and recognize the differences between us. This helps us to strengthen our relationships and create a more harmonious family environment. In the end, effective communication isn't about using one only communication style, but it is about respecting and adapting to each other's ways of communicating. Thank you.
Thank you, Guyin, for your wonderful speech. From you, I think I've learned now need to also dissect individual family members in mind, their different way of communication style as well. I think from there we will better understand their character and the way to respect each other on the way we talk. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to the next session that is the most interesting and exhilarating session, which is the table topic session. And now I should pass the floor to the table topic master, which is Cherry Tong. Over to you, Cherry.
Yes, hello, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Cherry. I'm your table topic master tonight. The theme of today is mastering the art of feedback. Therefore, tonight I have prepared few questions related to this theme. Please allow me to share my screen. Wait, Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have prepared total 8 questions for tonight's section. If you would like to join me, please write down your name into the chat box, and Tilly, can you just help me to read out the name if I miss out? And a general reminder to all the participants, please try to use the word of the day, candid. Now let's begin. And can I know that who want to be the first volunteer for the table topic sections?
I'll go first. I'm Eva.
Eva. Okay, what number would you like to choose?
Number 8. Because
Number
today is 118 session.
Okay. Question number 8 is share a time you received difficult feedback. How did you react? Share a times you received difficult feedback. How did you react? Eva, you have 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. So for this question, when I receive a very difficult feedback, it happens almost every month. It's common to me. But from Toastmaster, I learned something very important. It is called feedback is from the personal perspective of that person. So I accept feedback is easier right now rather than compared to the past. There is a Chinese word called 内耗, meaning that you keep thinking about the situation until you finish all your energy, all your battery. It means that you always turn inside your own environment. I refuse to become someone like this. And I started to accept the feedback. And the moment when you accept the feedback, you actually don't have to be so annoyed about it. So I give you 3 examples. From work, you have feedback. From your spouse, you will have feedbacks. From your family members. Yeah. And then from who else will give you the feedback? Yourself. Don't tell me that you never give feedback to yourself. I mean, the hardest one will be from yourself, the one that you self-talk to yourself. So I'll give you a solution after these 3 things. Please take a good sleep, pause, sleep, and take a break. Don't digest about what people give it to you first. Sleep well, stop for a while, and then come back later. So that's my tips for tonight. Thank you. Back to you, Topic Master Cherry.
Thank you, Eva, for your sharing. I agree with you. Sometimes the first step for to receive the feedback is you have to accept the feedback first. Yeah, I'm trying to do it as well. So, can I know that who will going to as a second?
June.
Oh, okay. June. Okay. So June, what number would you like to choose?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. So question number 1 is tell us about the first time you received feedback that stayed with you and what made it memorable. Tell us about the first time you received feedback that stayed with you, what made it memorable. You have 2 minutes. The floor is yours, June.
Okay. I remember many years ago when I was still a very young HR practitioner, I had the opportunity to go up the stage and present to a big crowd. However, right after I stepped down, my MD gave me a feedback saying that I actually did a very lousy job. I was very upset after taking that feedback, but it sounded like this. June, you lost an opportunity to convey a message to your colleague. This kind of platform is not happening every day. So I was curious, right? So it sounded very harsh for me at that time. Because as a HR practitioner, we don't see our employee every day. So the gist is every single message has to be impactful and also stick to the staff or whoever the audience. Because of that feedback, it stays with me until today. Whenever I have a chance to take a mic or own the stage, I'll make sure my message is delivered timely and also with impact. So I think with that, even a feedback can be candid or it can be any of these, I would say, evaluation, right? So we also have to take it positively. So in conclusion, feedback may not be a criticism. However, it made me a better version. Thank you. Back to you, Cherry, our topic master.
Thank you, June, for your amazing speech just now. I agree with you sometimes that I also as a HR person and sometimes the way that we deliver the message actually is quite important to our employee. Okay, so can I know that who want to be the third participants?
Wendy want to be the
Wendy,
third one.
yes. So Wendy, what number you would like to choose?
Number 6.
Number 6. Okay, question number 6. How do you give feedback without hurting someone's feelings? How do you give feedback without hurting someone's feelings? You have 2 minutes. The floor is yours, Wendy.
How do you give feedback without hurting someone's feelings? I, in general, avoid giving feedback to people when I should be giving, but I think it depends on the person. If the person I know is similar to me feel sensitive about what people say to them, then I would know what to say without hurting them. But if they are the opposite of me, very aggressive type of personality, it's I can't figure out how to give feedback without them getting angrier or feeling like I'm trying to insult them. It's I would say it's trial and error. I learn along the way, and as of now, most of the time I don't get it right. So I have a lot to learn, and yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. I can relate it to your situation because now I'm still learn to giving feedback to other people as well. Okay, so I think next will be Hui Ying, right?
Captain first. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Hui Ying, what number would you like to choose?
Actually miss one person, Xiaozhen, later.
Oh,
we will
okay,
take-
sorry.
I take number 5. Is it vacant or already taken?
No, still not taken. Number 5. Okay, question number 5. How do you handle feedback when you disagree with it? How do you handle feedback when you disagree with it? You have 2 minutes. The floor is yours, Hui Ying.
When I encounter a feedback that I am not agreeing with it, I will take the feedback also, but for me, I think that every person is unique and they have different mindsets and different thoughts. So I will learn to agree to disagree. So I think whenever there is disagreement happens, we can learn to respect other people opinion, feelings, their boundary first, and then we will come to talk towards a common goal. That's all from me.
Thank you, Hui Ying. I think I have same page with you. At first, we should respect the one that giving feedback to us, and then we accept it, and we only can once we accept it, then we only can do some improvement on it. Okay, I think the next should be Xiao Zhen.
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 5, 6, and 8 already taken. So what number would you like to choose, Xiaojun?
Then I will take number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Question number 2 is, do you find it harder to receive feedback? Why? Do you find it harder to receive feedback? Why? You have 2 minutes. Xiaojun, the floor is yours.
Okay. Do I find it harder to receive feedback and why? I am not that kind of person that cannot receive feedback. I actually like to listen to recommendations, suggestion, any kind of feedback about me. Any like my regardless is about my work performance or how I uh behave or how I talk, how I communicate, and yeah, I actually appreciate the feedbacks about myself and why why it is kind of easy for me to receive feedback. It's because I always want it's because I am not a very confident person, to be honest. So I always wanted to improve and to be better. So yeah, I want to know about if I have progress from what I have learned from the effort that I have put in. So yeah, that's why that makes me appreciate feedback more than I find it hard to accept. So I am always be open to all kind of feedback, and um I'm always grateful that all the feedbacks to me is not is really good for me and benefited to me. It's not like those personal attack. So this one I really appreciate that, and I will truly grateful about that. So that's all from me. Back to you, topic master.
Thank you, Xiaojun. I think now you also very good in giving feedback and receive feedback as well for me. So, do you have time or shall we go for the next sections?
You still have time.
Oh, you still have time.
Hannah is the next one.
Tana is the next one. Okay. Let me share my screen. Sorry. Stop sharing. Okay, so Tana, you have number 3, 4, and 7.
I will go for number 3.
Number 3. Yes, question number 3. Your colleagues make a mistake. How would you give feedback? Your colleague make a mistake. How would you give feedback? You have 2 minutes. The floor is your Tana.
Okay. That's quite often. It's in a daily life actually. Everyone makes mistakes. Okay, it's normal. When I find a colleague makes mistake, I actually starts with say something which they did right. Okay, so that prepare them to take it if I'm going to say that something else could have done better, right? So when I give feedback, I immediately don't start on a negative part. I will always start saying that what they have done right. Okay, this is very good. And after that, I will say that these things it could be better if they done it the other way. Okay, only then I said they will realize, oh, did I do it wrongly? I said, yeah, but it doesn't matter. I said, you can always do it the other way. I said, how it affected. I said, when you do this, what is the impact? Because the moment we say it's wrong, immediately they will take it back. We can be candid, but we have to be very respectful. We have to be empathized. We have to understand their feelings. So rather than saying it immediately, I would say it how it could have affected, how it has affected because of their wrongdoing, and how we can make it better. Okay, so that's how I usually give feedback in terms of not just saying it's wrong, but also saying it how it affected and how can we do it the right way. That's it. That's how I give feedback.
Yes, thank you, Tana. I think all of us is learn from Toastmaster here. Before we give feedback, then will be normally we talk that what they do the right and well first, then only will raise to the areas of improvement.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Amazing speech just now. Anyone to go on next?
Maybe our guest.
Yeah. Any?
Sure, I'll try it out.
Yeah. Wait, let me share my screen again. Sorry. Yes, you have number 4 and 7.
All right. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to letting me speak today. I'll pick number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Describe a time when feedback helped you improve. What made it effective? Describe a time when feedback helped you improve. What made it effective? You have 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
So I'm an engineer. So when I was a younger engineer, I had one of my mentors call me into a room and they said, okay, you're doing a great job, but there is one thing that is holding you back. You're taking too long with some of these tasks. And they asked me questions instead of telling me what to do. And I think this is what really made the feedback land on me. They asked me why I was taking so long. They didn't jump to conclusions. So I explained what was holding me back. And then they told me, well, your problem is not that you don't know these things, you know them, but you're trying to chew too much off what you can bite. So you should, instead of trying to solve every problem by yourself, you should use the people around you to ask them questions, and then you can make faster progress, and you can learn from everyone, and you can grow your career faster. So the feedback there was that I should go out and seek advice from more people. But the way that it was effective was because that person was having a conversation with me, and after that, he packaged that as a feedback. And that is what made that feedback so effective. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Govins. And I think I learned something for your speech just now. It's amazing. Yeah. So should I go for the next sections?
It will be the poll already, I think. We are doing the e-voting and also our group photo by the SAA already. So your site is already considered completed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cherry, for the wonderful
you.
topic tonight.
Thank you, TOE.
Shall we have a 2 minutes to 3 minutes break? Or we need to take photo first, SAA, June?
We can take photo. Can I have Redno? Can you turn on your video? Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I'm not too sure whether I click or not. Wendy, maybe you want to back me up.
Okay, I help you take. Okay. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone ready? All good. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. This is the first one. Hang on. Okay. For second one, let's freestyle. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Can we launch the poll first or we will do it after the break?
I think after the break.
Okay. And we have a 2 minutes break, toilet break,
Okay.
or eating break.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back in.
Evelyn, yeah, Evelyn, anyone more than 2.5 minutes? 3.5 minutes, sorry, for the table topic.
No, so far what I observe is everyone is within the time.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Evelyn, I think you need to change the background because the background is the one that you should be using, the one without. I think the one with the words will be the background. You have it?
Subword.
Is in our group chat. The one that mastering the feedback. Do you have it? Yours is slightly different from the rest.
You mean my
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually the timer, people will close your camera.
Close
So
the camera.
like this, so that you will see your green or whatever timer indicator.
Okay. I will do it shortly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the suggestion is SAA or whoever, when somebody is delivering a speech, if you could also pin the timer, that would be good so that we can have the speaker can also see the timer. And Evelyn, did you find the green and blue background? Green,
She
red,
has.
and-
I think she has.
Yeah, so would you like to try? Put it up.
Put up the and there's also a timer rule to it.
Yeah, so you need
The blue color
you
one.
don't use the timer at this background, Evelyn, but you need to use that background as your background. Do you know how to use it?
Yeah, I will try it right now.
Yeah. Like, for example, I'm using it here, timer background, yeah.
I have to ask. Just now I have pin timer. Hang on now. Where is the timer? Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
Wendy
want to
gave already the
unpin.
timer back on the chat group, yeah.
Pardon? Sorry?
I think Wendy put because Evelyn asked and Wendy put the link to the timer background. If
Yeah,
you
she
look at
did. She did.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Evelyn can.
Okay. All right. Waiting for Tana to come back. Okay, let me launch the poll for prepared speaker. Okay. Best prepared speaker. Launch. Okay. Please vote for the best prepared speaker. Okay. Yeah, 8, 10, 10%, 11. Total we have how many? 13. Okay. All right, the poll is ended. Thank you. And second, let me also launch the, hang on, launch the table topic 888. Back. Best table topic speaker. Okay. Yeah. Can you see the screen? Yeah.
We miss Gavin.
Hmm?
You need to add Gavin. Gavin is the name there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy.
Please
So
change.
I end
Yeah.
the poll. I end the poll. So this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
is not. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Total we have 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
7 in my
7.
Gavin.
Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy. Yes, please.
Wendy, can you read out your name in your this thing so that to sing the table topic speaker?
Sorry, what
Can
do
you
you mean?
read out all the names? There should be
Oh.
7 according to Red Note.
Xiao Zhen, Hui Ying, Eva Qing, Jun
My
Bei.
name? No, on sequence.
Oh,
Can you do that?
sequence.
Oh no. It's okay.
Put on sequence, okay. June is the first one.
No,
Eva
the
is the
second
first
one.
one.
Yeah.
Then the
So-
second one is
June.
June.
Then who was the first one?
First one is
First one,
Eva.
Eva.
Eva is the first one.
I think I
Sorry.
can help out on that. Wendy, let me do it because I've actually make it in a sequence for Anya.
Oh, okay.
So the first one is Eva, followed by June. Third one is Wendy. Then Hui Yin, Xiao Zhen, Zana. Last but not least is Govin. Do you need me to repeat?
Correct, already. You're right.
Yeah, okay.
So Wendy,
Okay.
can you launch?
Okay.
So it's Jun, Wendy, Hui Yin, Xiaozhen, Tana, then last is Govin.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Wendy, Hui Yin, Xiaozhen, Tana, Govin. Okay.
Okay, great.
Nice. Saving.
Wendy, you're launching, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, I'm launching it now.
Okay. We have a very clear winner. Okay, thank you. All right, back to you, our TOE.
Have we resumed our meeting already, everyone? Okay, I would like to invite our GE, Xiaochen, over to you for the following on your technical reports and speaker for evaluation.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Michelle. Okay, so here comes to the second section of our Winners Toastmaster meeting. We learn everything by doing, so each speech and table topic are evaluated and given feedback so that we can improve ourselves from time to time. And in this section, I will invite the evaluator to, so in this section, okay, I will invite the evaluator to give their evaluation. After that, my role is to evaluate evaluate after their after they have finished, and then after that I will provide the general evaluator report of the overall meeting performance. All right. So first, I would like to invite the speech evaluator Wendy Tan for our first speaker, Hui Wan, to deliver her evaluations to Hui Wan. So the floor is yours, Wendy.
Thank you, Xiaozhen. Okay, so everyone has delivered an insightful speech for us, and we learned a lot from her speech about how a sentence can carry many different meanings. There are three things I like about your speech. The first one is that it has a good pace. It's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's just right. And the second thing I like about your speech is that you have a clear voice. Every word is clear. So there is no mumbling uh, or miss or mispronunciation. So everything is clear. And the third thing I like about your speech is that although you choose to be evaluated with on your vocal variety, you still added a little bit of gestures in your speech. There are two things I humbly suggest to work on for your speech is that your speech has a little intonation. It it's the although there is a bit of intonation, but it's mainly the same throughout the speech. And another part is you gave a really good explanation on the how each sentence can carry different meaning, but it's not very clear as in uh, the tone and emotions you want to convey, but it has explanation, and I would like you to challenge yourself to act it out with your voice, to put more emotions and put more tone and meaning to highlight the differences in a clearer way. And overall, good speech, and thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you, Wendy, for your constructive evaluation and feedbacks on Hui Wan's speech. So today, the purpose of Hui Wan's project is actually to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance speech. And she will use this opportunity to practice the to learn and practice their body language. All right. So from Wendy's evaluation, I find that your feedback style is quite straight to the point, which I like it. And you just start with three things that you like, and then which really is related to the purpose of the project, variety, pace, gestures, and then you give suggestions on the intonation is could be more. I I would suggest you could give more encouragement on the area to improve. And also you could give more actionable example. Maybe you could demonstrate how they could do the gestures to be more noticeable, how the intonation could be more. All right. But you end it with a challenge to the speaker. It's like a next step, next time how they can improve that, which is good. So yeah, thank you very much for Wendy. And then next, I would like to invite the second evaluator, Govin, to give the evaluation to our second speaker, Hui Ying. Pass to you, Govin.
Thank you, Xiaoshen. Oyin, I walked away after listening your speech with a message that understanding and respecting each other's communication style leads to harmony, not only in family, but society at large. And you did a great job in delivering the message. And how did you do that? Let me share. There were three things that I really liked about your speech. One, you used logical structure. You started off with your mom and her initiating style. And then you went to your dad, who's a good listener. Now I know the next person is probably going to be your brother or sister. So that logical structure allowed me to follow the speech really easily. And it also showed that you actually understood different communication styles. And with that, you have met the purpose of your speech. So congratulations on that. Now, the second thing that I really liked about your speech is how you actually used personal experience, and an experience that is common to all of us. That's the fact that we all have families. And when you're talking about your mom and her initiating style, I recalled my dad and his initiating style. When you're talking about your sister and how analytical she is, I recalled myself and me being analytical. So I really liked that. It was really engaging. The third thing I liked about your speech was the delivery. You had great pacing, your voice had great projection, great clarity, and everything was easy to follow. And we got your message loud and clear. So well done on these 3 points. Now, how do we take this good speech and make it great? One thing that I would like to suggest is to incorporate more audience engagement. Now, how can you do that? You can start off by asking a question. For example, you could say, okay, it's Friday night. We are all tired from working. But there's this one person who always comes and asks, hey guys, it's Friday night. What should we do now? And do you recognize this person? This person is a person that has an initiating style. And this is my mom. So if you lead on to the story like that, it makes it a bit more engaging. And the audience, it gives the opportunity for the audience to raise their hands if they are like that. So audience engagement is one. Another thing that I would like to challenge you to is to use more personal stories. Now, you've had shared personal experiences about how your mom, your dad, and your sister were. Now, you can elevate that to the next level by making them stories. Now, how can you do that? For example, you could share a story. There was this once, I did really bad in my exam. I studied really well. I know I shouldn't go to my mom because she will tell me, that's why like, you never study. I told you to study, you didn't study, because she has an initiating style. So instead, I went to my dad, who is a good listener. And this is how his communication style helped me. So by doing that, you'd add more humor and it'll make the speech even more engaging. In summary, I really like the logical structure. I really love the use of your personal experiences and a common experience with all of us. I like the way you delivered the speech. If you could add elements of audience engagement and also add more personal stories to it, I think you would have a great speech. Once again, Wendy, well done on your speech. Back to you, Xiaosen.
Thank you very much, Govin. Okay, that's such a very good evaluation from you. I really like that. So you actually have a very systematic and clear flow in your evaluation. And you started with 3 points for the logical structure, and then you with how you not only give a positive feedback, you also give how they do that, like, but you also record this example with your own experience. And when you give the suggestion, I really like that you give it in a very positive way. And yeah, overall, you also have a lot of vocal variety. I think this is really attentive and also a very professional, supportive, constructive feedbacks. Thank you very much, Govin. And next, okay, I think our evaluation section from for the prepared speech is now go to the table topic section. And I would like to invite our table topic evaluator, Redno Chia, to give her table topic evaluation. Pass to you, Redno.
Thank you, General Evaluator Sao Chen. Thank you to all the participants for participating in this table topic session. Because we have 7 participants, so I would like to make it a bit simpler, which is I would like to say what I really like and one suggestion. I hope that's all right for everybody. The first participant, Eva, the question was, I would like to say again so that everybody remember, share a time you received a difficult feedback and how did you react? Eva, I really liked that you share your Toastmasters experience to make you feel that you are more positive, saying that I'm not going to let it sink in my head. I'm just going to get through it. That is fantastic. I really like that. That means that it's really fruitful to be a Toastmaster member. Yes? What I would like you to improve or to enhance it is that just be confident on your speech. You mentioned about feedback can come from a family member, from a spouse, and from yourself, right? So I think you can just omit the word right because it's your opinion. It doesn't matter whether it is right or wrong. Just say that feedback can come from a coworker, family members, and also from yourself. I believe in that. Thank you very much, Eva. The next one is June. June is a very seasoned speaker, and also she's an excellent HR director at the moment, and she shared the answer for this question. Tell me about the time you received a feedback that stayed with you and what made it memorable. Thank you very much for sharing your experience when you were very young. Everybody was young and received the feedback. And I thought what you shared was memorable. Yes, sometimes the hardest feedback was the one that stayed in our head because it really improved ourselves. I experienced that also. And at the beginning, we felt like, oh, but then actually, it was a very, very positive one. One thing, June, that I would like you to share was, why did you go up on the stage? I was really looking forward. What did you stay on the stage? Was there a speech or receiving an award? Yes, so that would really giving more meaning onto your speech. Thank you very much for sharing, but I think we will always remember that speech. The next one is Wendy. Wendy, the question was, how do you give feedback without hurting someone's feeling? I know, Wendy, you are always very thoughtful, always very sensitive, yes? And then I think over the years, we could see that you grow up and you develop already the ability to give feedback that I'm sure it will not hurt anybody because we know that it's all personal. However, I also heard that you say it's by trials and errors. Yes, we can try and we make mistakes, but we always grow. So thank you, Wendy. So I think I would like you to be more confident. It doesn't matter because this is just your opinion. Thank you very much. And Huyin, excuse me, the question was, how do you handle feedback when you disagree with it? I really liked it. We all, I think, already came to that or have experiences. We agree to disagree. That's it. You can have your opinion. I have my opinion. Yes, I agree with you for that the answer for that question. What I would like to see is Huyin, I would like to see more expression on your eyes when you say all those, the disagreement or the feedback that you got, because I think that also will give more impact on your speech. The next one would be from Sauchen. Do you find it harder to receive feedback and why? We know, Sauchen, you're always a very positive person. And then you said that you're very open-minded. I think that's the right way to receive feedback. I would say that you are very positive. You're always open to the feedback. I think we all agree with that. And I think that is a very positive way to approach a feedback. What I would like to hear more is your vocal variety. You could do a little bit more or stress certain area when you say that I'm very open-minded, for example. Yes, this is an example. Tan, the question is, your colleague made a mistake. How would you give it back? Tanya, thank you very much. I think this is the Toastmasters way. You give the positive side first and then how you improve it. Then people will receive it better. That is for sure. We've practiced this all the way or every other week. And then Tanya, what I would like you to hear is that you can have a louder voice. Your voice was too soft. So I think this will give you a little bit impact also so that we could hear. I could really hardly hear what you said. And I think the last one is the only handsome guy in this meeting, Govin. The question is, describe a time when feedback helped you improve and what made it effective. You are an engineer. Your question, the answer was very effective. I really loved it. And then you mentioned, I think this is something that we can, something that takeaway, we can have it as a takeaway that you ask questions. Yeah, your boss asks you a questions. Why? And then you answer. Actually, you found the solution by yourself. Yes, also that is the way of coaching, I suppose. Yes, because coaching is not giving the answer, but help our coachee to answer the questions. Right. So what I would like to hear from you is your experience. Did you think too much now, or you got better in thinking and doing more work? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Redno. Okay, today table topic section is actually longer than the usual one. We have total of 7 speakers. It's really not a easy job for the table topic evaluator. And then I think right now you really have a very good and detailed observation. So and even though that there were 7 speakers, you have to listen, you have to evaluate, but you your the structures of your evaluation is very well structured. So you started with their questions, and then you give a good points, and then the suggestion for area of improvement. Everyone you give a good and also area for improvement, and then but in for 7 speaker you still very specific and also give them insightful feedback. I think you is very balanced between the suggestion and also the good point. So well done right now. I really like that. And next we'll move on to the technical reports from our technical role players. And so I will start with our grammarian Hannah.
Sorry, Sergeant. May I launch the poll first, so that we have time
Oh,
to prepare
okay,
the
can.
best
So
evaluator? Yeah.
okay, before we go to the technical report, then
Yeah.
let's vote for the best evaluator.
Okay, we can end the poll. Thank you.
Thank you, June. All right, so thank you to all the evaluators for your thoughtful and constructive feedbacks. So now, may I invite the grammarian to present on the grammarian report? Pass to you, Dana.
Okay, thank you, GE Session. Okay, let me share my slide that I have prepared. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. All right, from the grammarian log that I have evaluated, I see that when it comes to list who has used word for the day, candid, I noticed that Poyuan and Huyen both didn't use it, but actually Huyen used it straightforward word, but not the candid. Right? In terms of improper grammatical uses, there's a lot of words such as adding s in every word, such as like you allows other fines by times, such as that. So avoid using s when it's not necessary to use s. Only a simple mistakes. And in terms of the list of quotes, thoughts, I like even the first title of Liu Puiwan's title of the speech, that is one sentence has 5 different meaning. That itself already created that my intention wants to hear more. What is that all about? And finding out from her explanation of 5 different meaning, that really gave me a strong input. Whereas in In's speech, I find that the word that sentence that she shared about effective communication is respecting and understanding each other's communication style. That really carried an impact for me. That's all from me. Back to you, GE, Xiaojian.
Thank you, Tana. Okay, I just realized that nobody used the word of the day, candidate.
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I
June
did
did.
too. I did. Even though my sentence feel very awkward, I forcefully.
Okay. Yeah, Tana, I think next time you can
Mm-hmm.
so actually
Okay,
there is somebody. Okay.
maybe it could be my mistake because I only focused on the two prepared speech.
Oh, okay, okay.
Usually
I'm
in
sorry
the
about
table
that.
topic session, people will use the word of the day.
Okay,
High
I'm so sorry.
chances. No worry, no
Okay.
worry. We
Yeah,
learn
it's
from.
My
okay,
first time.
Tana.
It's my
Yeah,
first time.
it's your first
Please
time.
excuse me this time.
Actually, I could use candy. I also forgot. My fault as well. All right. Yeah. Okay. So next, I would like to invite our next technical role player, our counter Mei Hong, to share the our counter report. Mei Hong.
All right, thank you, Shelton. Let me share my screen. And I think I share wrong. If I, okay. Can you all see my screen? Okay, for Hui1, total 3 filler words, filler sound. For Hui, got 4. Eva 1, June got 2, Wendy got 6 total. Next is Xiaozhen got 11, Dana got 2. Congratulations to Govin, I can't catch any filler sounds. And Rednor total got 7. Okay, today the most filler sound they use is Alright, that's all for me. Back to you, Xiaozhen or G.
Thank you, our counter Mei Hong. So next, I would like to invite Timer, Evelyn to share on the timer report. Pass to you, Evelyn.
Hold on, yeah, let me share my screen. I noticed that there's some issues sharing the screen. Hold on, yeah.
Evelyn, if you can't share, maybe just read out or just maybe screenshot and put into the chat.
Okay,
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
I will just
Just read
share.
out.
Okay, so for my end here, first of all, would like to apologize to Puiwen because I got a little bit nervous at the early of the section. So I didn't actually show the colors of the green color, yellow color, and red color. But Puiwen did it very well. She has 6 minutes and 54 seconds, and our second speaker Huiyin also the same. She has took up about 5 minutes 46 seconds. So both of our speaker prepared speech speaker, both of them are within the time frame. Then I will move on to our table topics. We have total 2, 4, 6, 7 table topics speaker today. Eva, June, Wendy, Huiyin, Xiaozhen, Tana, and Govind. 7 of them are within the time frames. So the shortest time that I captured is actually 1 minute and 1 second, which is by Huiyin. And then Govind, then the Xiaozhen has the longest time, which is 2 minutes and 0.1 second. So, but I guess all of them are under the within the time frame. So for evaluator, Wendy and Govind, it's 3 minutes. both of them captured at 2 minutes 42 seconds and 3 minutes 09 seconds. So both of them are also within the time frame. I will share the slides in the chat box shortly. That's all from my end.
Thank you, timer. Evelyn Chong. Okay, so that's all from the technical role players. Thank you very much to all the technical role players for your attentive and also well-prepared reports. And next, I would like to move on to my general evaluators report. Okay, okay, I have prepared a slide. So let me share my slide. Actually, this is my first time being the general evaluator, and I always think that this role is actually a very challenging role for me. But yeah, I I'm proud of myself to take this challenge today. And okay, let me share my screen. Eh, Sorry, I take a bit of time here. Eh, eh, how? Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone can see my screen. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I can normally in Venus Toastmaster meeting, we will invite the guests from the other club to give a different perspective on the Toastmaster meeting style. But yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity to have my first experience as a general evaluator. So before the meeting, if eh, sorry, yeah. Okay, sorry, I have some technical area here. I just start without the slide. Okay, so first I will see if the meeting, before the meeting, I observed that we our SAA Wendy and June, we started the meeting room at before 8, 15 minutes before 8. So, and then everyone get ready in the room before the meeting start and chit chat a bit. And then SAA will start with the house rule and followed by the meeting opening. And yeah, tonight president's is President is not available at the beginning of the meeting, so there is no president's opening note, but this is inevitable that everyone will have emergency and is quite last minute to arrange. And but then we still manage our top Toastmaster of the evening, Michelle Ma, still managed to start the meeting with her opening. And then if everyone is properly introduced, yes, including our guest, Govin from, and I shall speak Toastmaster, Toastmaster, the Toastmaster Club, and our and then the materials. Yes, I found that normally before the meeting start, our TOE will share the agenda, will share the image of the background for the meeting. So this is usually well prepared every time, but sometimes the materials like the evaluation form and also for all the reports for all the role players was not shared. But I see that Wendy managed to share it in the chat box in the Zoom chat box today. So actually I think to share the materials before the meeting is a good practice that we shall continue that, because I would like to know what is the purpose of the speaker. For the prepared speech, I only can refer to the agenda, and I have to search the evaluation form myself online. And then tonight we have a few first timer as the technical role. So it would be good if the grammar reports or the timer reports template of all these reports is shared before the meeting, so that everyone can have time to prepare it. Okay. And next, oh, okay. And I would like to, I really like how the TOE transition from the opening to the new member induction and introduction to the club officer roles. And Eva, I I really appreciate that you presented both sections very well. And it's a very informative, but it's not boring. It's very interesting and it's very authentic from your experience you shared based on your experience, and you also help our VPE who is not available tonight to share about the VPE roles and responsibility. So it shows that we are such a supportive club. We help each other um uh whenever need to be helped lah. Okay. And okay, next move on to topic master Cherry. So I believe that is this your first time being a topic master?
Yes, my first time.
Oh, okay. Actually, you did a very good job. You expand you you even you also the topic is very appropriate, and then it's very easy for everyone to give their impromptu speech well done. And then you actually topic master is like a MC, but it is for the table topic section. So you have transition smooth by giving your own perspective. That is very good. And then yeah, you have your own perspective based on the content of the impromptu speech when you transition to the next speaker and also next topic. And you also give a reminder to all to use the word of the day. That is very good. And then and oh, okay. I think you missed out to explain on the purpose and timing of table topic in the beginning. But you still remind them the timing of table topic is 2 minutes when the speaker start to give the impromptu speech. Okay. But maybe next time you can explain a bit on what is this table topic about, and then what is the purpose, which is for impromptu speech to practice impromptu speech. And you did track on the time, and yeah, you I think Reno helped you to invite our guest Govin to join this table topic section. Maybe perhaps next time you can call on the guests or the people who don't have any role first. Yeah. And yeah, and then I would like to comment. I would like to give the say that June actually give the suggestion to have more attempts, which is very good that because we are ahead of time, and so that we can utilize these 2 hours which we allocated for Venus Toastmaster meeting effectively. So yeah, and then I think that what June did is she also maintained a good energy by giving respond silently from the Zoom's emoji whenever the speakers are finished, and then she will give the applause, she will give hearts, the emoji. So to maintain this good energy in the meeting room. Well done to June and Topic Master. And next, move on to grammarian Tana. So, it's your first time being the grammarian. Yeah, actually, the word of the day, we count everyone if everyone use, and we want to remind everyone to use the word of the day. But I think this word of the day is candid, is very appropriate, and then is fit the theme of the meeting. And I'm sorry, I also forgot to use candid. And then your report is very good. And yeah, and then it's okay, you can try again next time. So uh grammar. So I think for first time is okay. Is still good already. Okay, and move on to our counter, Mei Hong. Mei Hong, your report is very detailed, and then you also end with a summary, and you also give what is the highest filler word that the speaker use. Well done. And last one, timer. Timer, Evelyn Chong. I believe this is also your first time, even though you have some technical issue, cannot share the report, but you still can deliver it very detailed. And then you also find solutions that you could share in the chat box, which yeah, there's a really very good response on any technical issue, the ad hoc suddenly technical issue. Okay, so yeah, well done to every technical role players tonight for supporting and assisting me at the general evaluation evaluator. Okay, and that's all from me. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Michelle Ma.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Thanks, GE, Xiao Chen. So thank you so much for all the constructive input coming from your side. And it's been a pleasure for me to be the Toastmaster of the evening. And I will hereby sign off and pass the floor to is our president going to be speaking? Crystal, over to you.
The awards, right?
Yeah, I think I thought Crystal will be taking over.
Is she there?
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Like I say, I'm sorry I can't turn on my video, but
Okay.
I'm thoroughly enjoying while I'm driving.
Okay.
Like
So
So
we pass it
so
to
I
Eva.
think maybe we can pass it to Eva,
Mm.
but I'm very
okay.
proud of all of you. I'm like I see there's a lot of first timers. So
Yep.
I'll hand it over to Eva for the
Award.
presentation, the awards. However, I would just like to interject for all the ladies here. I would still love to receive your nominations, or if you would like to take up a challenge to be part of the Venus Exco, please do reach out to me. Some of you already did, and I'm very, very pleased that you took up, the mental, taking the leap of faith to go in. Don't worry, all of us are here to guide you. So I would challenge all of you, just what we call the Nike motto, just do it. Anything that you're interested, you say, I want to go for example, I want to go for the president, I want to go for the BPM, I want to go for the SAA. Those are what I'm interested. Throw out your name into the bucket, and then let's aim for a awesome election next week. Over to you, Eva. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Crystal. So we would like to take this opportunity to share the best prepared speech speakers, followed by the best evaluators. And the last one will be the best table topic. speech. So we would like to present the first one. So who will be the persons who are the best speaker for tonight? Congratulations, Hui Yin. Today you are the best speakers for tonight. Take photos.
I will have to take. Yin.
Hui Yin, yeah. Congratulations, Hui Yin.
Okay. 3.
Thank you.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay, let's vote for the next one. Who is the winner for the next? The best table topics awards go to our guest today, Govin. Congratulations, Govin.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Let's pin Govin here and let's have a photo.
Okay. Okay. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Thank you, Govin. So last but not least, we will have to thanks all the evaluators for tonight. And the best evaluators for tonight is also Govin. Congratulations, Govin. You walk away with 2 awards tonight.
I think this is clearly a case of a male bias, right? So
No, really, really
just
enjoy your
kidding.
sessions
So that you
today.
can come again, Govin.
Yeah.
Yeah, always welcome, Govin.
Our
You're always
generous
welcome to join us.
Thank you very
Okay,
much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank
let's
you
take a
for your
photo with Govin with this Best Evaluator Awards.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so before we end our sessions, thank you, Govin, for today, your support. We really thanks you for support given today. And we'd like to remind what Crystal said just now. Next Tuesday is very important, okay, everyone? Please come to election day because people will think that it's just selecting committee members. Okay, to be honest, right? You are choosing who will help to guide, to support, and grow our club for the coming terms. And for every role, it matters. And every vote matters. Okay, don't MIA on that day, promise. Must come, okay? And I would like to see, encourage you to cast your votes and not just votes. You also should actually nominate someone who are able to help the clubs. Yeah, because the club belongs to every single members here. And when you participate, right, when you show up, then only we can have a synergy, we can have the culture, and you need people, to join the clubs. Is a healthy club need to have sustainability of members. Okay, I think that's all from me tonight. Whether you are experienced or new, don't worry. Just come and join the election. That's the more important thing. Okay, if you don't want that role, you can reject on that day. Just a tips, okay? Yeah, but please take the initiative and leadership, whether you want to pick it up or not. Because based on my experience, the 1 year, it really changed me a lot in terms of my personality and also my work. Okay, thank you. And I look forward to seeing all of you next Tuesday. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.